Hello everyone, welcome back to the game Stonehearth me BANTO. So today we're gonna continue working on our tavern and we're building this one. So we've done a little bit on it, but today we're gonna continue and maybe even finish it, we will see. And I think we're gonna have a look at different professions to see that we are doing work with them. And how did we do? We had a crypt here, yes, we destroyed that one. So that's all good. And the walls is being built, so that is progressing, slowly but surely. I did add some ladders, so hopefully we'll be able to get up on the walls to actually build them. And for now, I don't think we're gonna care too much about the traders for now. Well, yeah, we got the bird knowledge. You gotta read this first before we continue. Wayfaring student of Geomancer has returned as the full-fledged Geomancer. They prove themselves to be able practitioners of the magic arts indeed. Here, the precious heart-bounded flowers coalescence traces that half magic into a half essence, which the Geomancer can use in their craft. Be sure to tend to their planters, so we got 2 amberstone heartbound pots, 5 half essence, 1 log pile, 1 clay, and 1 stone pile. Welcome back and thank you all. So we're not gonna care too much, like I said, about these traders. And I didn't want to have some heirloom stocks. We have 5 and they need 10, okay? We did start to plant some new ones, so that's good, awesome. But yeah, that means we have a Geomancer, so we can explore that a little bit before we continue with our tavern. So let's have a look. I think there should already be one, shouldn't they? Requires a Geomancer. Maybe, do we still have to promote them to become one? I actually thought they would become one when they return. Well, maybe they haven't returned yet. I think they should have. Who was it that went there? Was it Gaia? Or maybe one... Maybe it wasn't that anyone became one, but we learned so we can become one, I guess. I was thinking that we would be... like one of our people would become one, but... maybe that's not it. But we should be able to make one and promote one to become one. So let's see for our people. I feel like we should probably keep, so we have 2 shepherds. I think that should be good. We have 3 weavers. I don't think it's too much. However, I'm not sure if we need to have 4 potters. I felt like we did need that for a while, but I'm not really sure if we still do. I think we don't. So I'm kind of considering to make Orlondok maybe. Could become our Geomancer. It's gonna take a while to level because we are already a master potter, but Orlondok is gonna be able to level up a little bit more even. Scary Scar, the halfling proudly displays the scars. Menace is slightly and permanently increased. That's great. Got Divine Blessing, got a lot of nice little buffs. What is this thing? With a bee. Level 1 Geomancer, now we can do summoning, okay. Things won't be a problem. Ah, okay. So yeah, let's go to the Geomancer. So we need to have a workbench. That's the first one, and then we have a second one required to craft golems. So with this one, we can do the golems, like this one to move around resources. This one can do mining tasks, and this one can perform harvesting. So we can look into that later, and we can also create landmarks like rock fields, sunstone, moonstone, canyon pillar, geyser stone, rune sightstone. That sounds like kind of interesting, this one. A canyon pillar, I might want to try that one as well. We can play around with the terrain and some resources, like we can even make like gold veins, and to make gold veins we need a lot of different ores. And some other really cool things is that we have these things, dry stone, wet stone, and bigger variations, and these allow you to create water. Like you can generate water anywhere, and this one can remove water anywhere, and when you pick this one up you stop generating water, and if you need to decrease it you can use this one to dry it out a little bit to get the water level you want, so that's pretty awesome. This one, magma block, I've never seen that one. Summons a big block of magma, super hot, glowing red, half solid, magma do not touch. So that one is new, it's for me, I think. It's an archipelago landmark, that's cool. Crab Island, tropical lake, volcano, okay, that's really cool things. I'd love to see even more landmarks, it would be awesome. I don't think we're gonna focus too much on it for now, but we might wanna start crafting a few to level up. 6 clay to make these. So I'm actually gonna make quite a few of them just so we can level. We have a lot of clay at the moment, so there's 60 clay and 20 clay to make that. Maybe wanna make some stone. Sand terrain block. Can try that one as well. Why not? There we go. So I think we should be building on our tavern, but we're gonna wait until it's morning. I think it's gonna be a little bit easier to see what's going on. But look how cozy it is. Love the lights. Okay, soon is morning. And we might have to have a little look here again, see what's going on here. I do think this is some kind of issue with them not really figuring out what to do. They should be able to just go up there, but sometimes they need or want even more ladders. So I'm gonna put some outside as well. Hopefully that's gonna be all we need for that. Okay, so back to our tavern. I think we can focus mostly on the outside, that's how I tend to do it. And I wanted to check also, there should be another door that is kind of similar to these. So I want to check that out. We have a gold lattice door, I think it was this one. Let's have a look, might be more. Here's a clay one, so yeah. I guess that could work, let's give that a try. It can maybe become too much, but let's give it a try. I think that should work fine. Might be a bit much, but I think if you add, let's say, like a flower or something in between here, or some lights outside, I think that's gonna help a lot. To break it up a little bit. I was thinking before if we should have like maybe a door in the back, or maybe it could be like you can go down to the basement from the back, maybe directly. I think that could be kind of fun if we can do that. So that would be around here, I think. So depending on how I want to do it, I'm thinking of having, so we go like straight down there. So we start to prepare a little staircase. Let's remove that. Something like that. So let's first mine that out. Oh, this one is stuck over here. We should be able to go down here, over here. Yeah, it shouldn't be any problem. Guess we're done mining almost. Okay, there we go, and that means we could add a door down here. However, I'm not sure if we want to have that same kind of door. Like, we could have this down here. If it allows me to put it there. That's a little bit strange. I guess that might be the floor, maybe. Let's go down if we use this one, maybe. Ah, okay, yeah, we have the staircase sitting like that. That's going in there. Okay, so we might want to adjust this. So, let's say when we come down here, then we maybe go a little bit to the side, and we want to go so we are around here. And then we will place a door over here. There we go, and we're just gonna lower that to there, there we go. And I was thinking that we maybe use this door. Because it looks like more a door that you want to have a little bit more locked, I suppose, you could say. It will not allow me to put it at the very bottom, but I think... Is it that the floor is above there? I don't think it is. Just doesn't want to be where I want it, okay. But I do think, let's see if we remove this like that, and then we... a little door. Here we go. There it allowed me to put it. So that should be fine. I'm thinking that that will mean that we can get down to the basement without having to like walk in through the normal door. So the workers can go in here, drop some new goods in here, deliver the things that we're gonna be doing. And I said we was gonna have like the cook on one side and storage outside, so we're gonna be, I think, cooking in this area and storing in this area. I think this will be good enough space for it. But let's go back to designing a little bit on the outside. So let's experiment a bit with... It's gonna be 2 floors for this for sure. So I'm gonna do the stair after, but let's see. Let's start with adding another level here. I'm gonna lower that, and then we're gonna change this one to be maybe that color. And I'm thinking of cutting this up a little bit like this. Maybe we can make it go over a little bit like that. Like so, there we go. Because then I was thinking we could do these kind of pillars maybe under here as well, and maybe that will look good. We're gonna try. Okay, there we go. And I will see, I might be doing something like this later. I kinda like that, but I'm not sure if it's fitting for this town or not, so we might wait with that. Okay, there we go. So it's gonna be, as you can see, a pretty big one. And I'm thinking that we will probably maybe coloring it like that. Yeah, I think that might be pretty good. Then I think we will do like some shape going here. Maybe almost like it's bending a little. We're gonna experiment a bit. So then we'll go 1 and 1 again, and something like that. And then we'll do kind of the same in the back, I think. There we go. Gonna give it a try and see how that turns out. So let's color this as well. Nice, okay. I feel like I want to make some shapes. I'm not sure what kind of shapes. But I feel like I want to do something. Maybe we can add in some windows first, so let's go to this one. You know, I'm not sure, maybe this is too much to ask maybe for a new tool for the game through Ace mod or any other mod, but wouldn't it be really nice if I could use, you know how you have the snippet tool for colors, right? What if I had a snippet tool for objects? So let's say like I want to have another one of these. I don't have to go in here and search for it, right? I can just click the snippet tool or hotkey and press that one, and it will find it in here and allow me to put one. So once I have put out a few of these, I can just click around here to get new ones instead of having to go into this one. I think that would be really, really useful. So I think maybe 3 windows like that. It's gonna be nice. Go like this. I'm gonna do the same in the back. Here we go, we're gonna have a lot of windows. And maybe 2 in the middle, maybe. Maybe no in the middle. We don't have to have it in the middle. We can see later for that. I kind of want to have a window here. Or maybe like, I will see. Let's try that. Might add like a small window instead. Interesting. Okay, so I feel like it would be fun to have some kind of different window. Let's see, gold. Is that the only one we got? Okay. Maybe there's more, I'm not sure. It would be nice to have some small golden windows. They might exist, but I haven't just unlocked them yet. So I'm thinking something like that, a good amount of windows. I love to have the windows. And I feel like this roof, it's important that the roof looks good on this one. It should look interesting. Like if you just make it flat, if I just go like a roof like that, I don't think that's gonna be good. I'm almost leaning towards making some kind of tower, either like one big in the middle, or like one on each side, and maybe one in the middle as well. So many ways to do this. I just feel like a tavern to me it should pop out. I think it's probably maybe one of my favorite buildings to make. I think I will experiment around a bit. I'm kind of leaning towards, if let's say we do it like this. There will be like a tower kind of that goes all the way out and over there. Like that maybe? Let's give it a try. And I prefer to try to do both sides at the same time. It's just easier so when you do the other one you don't have to like try your best and fail and not get the result you want. So in this case, if I want to make it just a walls, we could actually use a block tool maybe and just drag it up like that. And we will of course change the color later on, so let's just drag that up. That's 5 blocks all up. However, I'm kind of more maybe leaning towards actually going with a tower in the middle. I can leave it like that for now, might still keep it and do something with it, but let's play around with the idea with a tower in the middle instead. And we're gonna figure out the inside later. So let's take from above here, 15 by 17. So if you want to have it exactly the same, we'll go like that. And I like to add shape to things, so I think it's a good idea if we make it go out here. I was almost thinking if it could be interesting, let's say we would like go down a block or two, and then it becomes here. I'm not sure, might be a bad idea, I don't know. But it can also be interesting. So we're gonna try something like this first. So that was 17 in total in width, so starting down at 15. And then we just keep going out, that's 11. 11, 9, 7. And it depends on how we want it to be, like we could do the same on our sides. But that's what we decide. Let's try that first. It's not my original idea, but I can give it a try. And it depends. I don't think these have to be lower, but if they should match, we should make them lower. But like I said, I'm not sure if we're gonna have it like that. So this would be very big. I don't think I'm gonna do it like this. And let's go back. So let's play around with this idea first. And to make this place, I think we'll do like a room. Maybe. Yeah, let's try a room too. We can lower this a bit to start with. Then we probably want to remove this like that. I'm not sure if we should use the room tool. Maybe we can use the normal block tool. It's gonna be a little bit maybe trickier. We're gonna tag this as a roof to begin with. And that one as well. That means that they will become their own objects, and I'm doing it mostly because that will allow me, when I'm placing new blocks here, to tag them as a wall, and they will not be considered to be like the same object. So that's why we're doing that. Because you're gonna see now, if I click that one, say block, that one say roof, that one's a roof, and if I click that one, they should not become the same. So if I do roof for that one, that should be roof. Yeah, I can see that. So that way we have like split them up into different objects, I guess you could call it. So that should remain as blocks. However, I think we're gonna go back a bit before we change it, because they might be their own thing again. We wanted this to be the same, all this. let's say we can click this one. Tag this as a wall. You see, this isn't a wall because it's not connected, it's still blocks. You want to cycle the normal. That means that we can see an inside, so when the arrow is pointing in, we can see through it with the building vision. So that's how we want it to be. I'm gonna do the same for this one. Tag it as a wall. However, we could also set these up if you really want to. I don't think we really need to do that though. Because I think it's fine to see them. That might be even good so you can see more the shape, and later on, because I set up the way I can change it back to blocks and we can still see it. But for now, we let it be an roof, I think. So now we have to figure out how I want to do this. I'm kind of leaning towards an interesting shape, which I'm not sure if it's fitting for this or not. But we have this thing here, so I'm thinking that, let's say we do like that. I like to experiment and see what kind of works, right? So let's go and make it go out one extra block every time here. Like that, so it's kind of like supporting it. Might look weird, we will see. There we go. I think it's starting to take shape, kind of nice. It's gonna be even better once we, you know, start throwing a little bit of colors, so to kind of copy what we got down here. And I think they have, is it 2 colors or 3? Looks like there's like 2 in the standard. Okay, nice. And for roof color, I'm thinking we do something like this. However, probably not that, but keep the white color going. But yeah, so that's nice. So we got a little bit further with the building, so I'm guessing I'm gonna continue the next one, so it's gonna be a long process, so I will see. Maybe I will try to do more like a speed build of it, and do let me know if you have some feedback for it already. And like I said here, to break off this thing, you might want to put some pumpkins outside. Nah, not really, but maybe some flowers. It could be something like hanging on the walls. This one is kind of maybe too similar. But I'm thinking something like a red flower would be kind of nice to have here. Let's say something like this. I think that could work really well. Just to break off the similar colors, we might put some, so we can plant under there, some planters. Like these ones. We might put some of those under it, we will see. And lights and so on. But I think flowers can be kinda nice. But yeah, we still have a long way to go with that one. Hopefully in the next one I can finish the build. I know it's taken quite a while, but we're gonna get there. But guys, thanks for watching today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like on the video. Subscribe to not miss out. And also super duper kind of thanks to my members here on YouTube as well, supporting me. Super kind of you guys. And have a beautiful rest of the day, guys. See you soon again. Take care. Have a good one.